have a discussion to you guys about life and death and why I am the way I am. Here's how I see life. Here's how I see death. Very, very simple. Very, very down to earth. Here it is. Those who are alive have life. Those who are dead have not life. And you're thinking to yourself, well, thanks for stating the obvious, Captain Obvious. But what I'm talking about there is, what do you define as life? What do you define as not life? The Bible defines life as Jesus Christ. So those who are alive have Christ. Those who are not alive have not Christ. That's why I think the Bible depicts that the ones who are dead in Christ are sleeping instead of dead. And how they reference the living dead, or the ones who do not have Christ. I know, I'm just kind of throwing that spiel out there. But that brings me to another point, which is funerals. Yesterday we had a funeral for my cousin. And I'm probably the most non-emotional guy there, you know. And, you know, a lot of people picked up on that and everything. And I don't family well, so they thought, well, maybe he's just kind of detached from the family. He doesn't really have any. No. I just know how life works, how death works. We're all going to, our physical bodies are all going to die sometime. And my time's inevitable, your time's inevitable. There's a lot of more people that I thought were more inevitable than others, but they seem to keep living. But I'm also alive. And those who have Christ are also alive, even in death. And what I mean by that is, based upon his decisions, he's either in a better place or a worse place. But he's no longer with us. And that's what I try to get at with people, you know. Like, I don't really have an emotional attachment to the body in the coffin. What I do have is an emotional attachment to the spirit that indwelled in that body in the coffin. That spirit has left. It ain't died in that particular sense. It's just not with the body. That being said, whether one way or another, that spirit is somewhere. Which means that there is a very darn good chance that I will meet my cousin again somewhere. Somewhere in the afterlife, somewhere in time and space, I'll meet my cousin somewhere else. Me being a Christian, they growing up in a Christian household, chances are I will see my cousin in heaven. But that's all based upon his decision in life, if he truly accepted Christ, if he is going to have that will upon him or not. That being said, I can't judge that. That's why I'm not emotional at funerals. Because I know, moreover, that funeral is for the living, not the dead. It's for the living to say goodbye to an old friend, to a person out there, instead of, you know, dwelling upon the sad things that you no longer get to see that person. So that's where I'm at with that. And like I said, I don't family well. So, like, some of these people have never seen me. Some of these people are in their teens and they have never seen me in this family. And it's not because I don't like them. It ain't that I hold a grudge. It ain't that I'm mad about something. It's just, I just don't do family functions. I just don't do things like that. And, you know, and people would say, shame on me for doing that. Shame on this and that and everything. I just am that kind of guy. And I think there's a lot of people out there who thought that I wasn't emotional because I was detached from the family. It's like, no, I knew this family. I grew up with these guys. And that's basically my spiel on the old there's a whole story on that other end, but basically my whole spiel on the life and death situations. And now I made it clear at the end of this video, and I always put a word at the end of my video, and if you follow me enough to know what that is you put that word in the comments below, and I'll know that you made it clear at the end of this video. And today's video is school bus, or today's word is school bus. So if you can put school bus somewhere in the comments below, I know you made it clear to the end of this video. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.